it's just Trafford. I think it's backed up as well. We're just trying to get into the game.
Good header forward by 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗲 towards Judy Ebo, who's up against Morgan once again. He's in the penalty area now, using his quick feet to slide it across. It's across the floor to Jay Thompson, and Jay Thompson converts for 1-0. Score number 4 in all competitions for Jay Thompson. And well, it was a clever little run by Judy Ebo, using his tricky feet, and then fired it across the face of goal in that area of uncertainty. And there was Jake Thompson to react quickest and tap that one home for 1-0 here at the Neuven. But a perfect example of what we should be doing in the weeks going forward.
Direct running at your marker, in this case your fullback, getting across the 6-yard box and having men in the box.
Falls back to George Mercer though. He's got Nicky Adams with him. He goes back to George Mercer. Quick passing between the Radcliffe players there, and a great ball in there by Nicky Adams, headed away though. Luke Joyce plays it back, looks to play it back into Judy Ebo, and then Rick Smith with a bit of an unorthodox effort there, and it almost ended up in the back of the net, but just went narrowly past the post.
I mean, that's all he could do, really.
But it will be Nicky Adams to deliver this one in. Plenty of bodies in the area. Palmed away by the goalkeeper, but not convincingly. Judy Ebo looked to play it back in towards Jack Evans, brought under control by 𝗲𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗲. 𝗲𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 with a ball back inside for 𝗬𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀. 𝗬𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀 to Burke, who does well to find 𝗬𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 once again. And here comes Burke in the penalty area, wide, and it's ended up in the back of the net. I think it's actually, that'll go down as an own goal, I think, in the end. It was Burke who struck it initially, but it came off the body of a Radcliffe player, and it was one of them that I think Brad Rose has done everything that he could there, and in fairness, like you say, it's just trickled under him, and unfortunately it's ended up in the back of the net. But in the opening 11 minutes yeah, well, that's unheard of, isn't it, really? Opposite number 5 intervened Harry Norris, now with Morgan, who's going towards the byline, being forced to the byline, crosses it in, but an easy one for Brad Rose to claim. Throws it out quickly. It's just about rolled through to Bobby Grant. Across the floor to Judy Ebo's great pass to slipping in on this right-hand side, looking to drive forward now, using all his bags of pace. Across the floor once again to Rick Smith, and it's 2-1! Rick Smith slots it into the back of the net, and that's goal number 3 for Rick Smith in all competitions, and he does the Griddian celebration, and the fans are giddy in the grounds with that one. But it's a clever little finish, actually, to be fair, to see the goalkeeper, because he was diving away to his left-hand side, but Rick Smith killed it into the right-hand bottom corner. So you've got to say the keeper didn't really have much chance, in all fairness.
I would say second number, but not second number.
Actually, by the looks of it, or Rick Smith. It was Rick Smith. Or no, actually, it might have been Jack Evans. Sorry, apologies. It's difficult to see because stereotypically you associate Rick Smith to be in that position, but obviously tonight the nod's been given to Jack Evans. Good ball around the corner by Luke Joyce, and Rick Smith's got there first ahead of the goalkeeper. Is he going to square this one across? He looks to square it across unselfishly to Jake Thompson, but intervenes was Harry Norris. He's been playing on the left side, right side, and even coming in quite centrally at times when he's needed.
All over that front line, like you say, causing a bit of discomfort. The corner comes in, that's headed away.
Free header for Radcliffe to head away there in the central area, which it seems bizarre to say. Very poor effort there, in all fairness, by Sajid Al Hassan.
Yeah, I've got a question there. It's like a little stumbling block, but I just say they'll still be in the picture.
Sets it back to Luke Joyce, and then Luke Joyce across to his pivot partner in Nicky Adams, who sends a great ball out towards Judy Ebo, who's looking to drive forward now, using his tricky feet once again, turning his man inside, fires a shot in, but in the end it comes off the foot of Harry Norris. And it would have been absolutely fantastic, and it would have been fully deserved. You can see Bobby Grant with a little... it's not a case of not having the players to play as the number 9 this for tonight's game. Good ball in by George Mercer, headed by Bobby Grant, but heads it wide in the end. Good chance there for Bobby Grant to get his name on the score sheet. But you can see, nice little bit of alliteration, that one. Great tackle by Judy Ebo, and he could set Bobby Grant potentially up on the counter-attack. He sent it to Jake Thompson, who'll look to strike this one just wide in the end. I think he's just lashed at his effort, and in the end it just goes only slightly wide, but it was one of... Sends it quickly to Jake Thompson. Jake Thompson returns it back to Nicky Adams, who will look to deliver this one. Now takes a touch before delivering it towards Rick Smith, who just got over the top of the ball and could only fire wide in the end, over the top in the end. And well, you could hear him on the sideline just in a bit of conversation with some of the directors about. Great ball forward towards Judy Ebo, who's got plenty of room to run into if he can get it right. And well, there was certainly a little bit of a clip, but he's happy to play on. Plays a great ball back to Luke Joyce, who did the great thing in finding it in the first place. George Mercer, the ball at his feet. Outside of the boot, ball towards Nick Adams, who lets it run towards Judy Ebo, but in the end, Matty Morgan intervened. But Nicky Adams using his body so well there, and he's looking to drive forward now in the penalty area. Shoots, and it's across the floor to Bobby Grant, who does get his goal finally. One goal ruled out, courtesy of the offside flag, but there was no ruling that goal off. And well, Bobby Grant extends his tally to 2 in all competitions, and well, I don't think he'll have an easier goal this season.
No, he won't really. That was the easiest one. Very similar to Jake Thompson's put across that 6-yard box. And there to tap it in.
Norris to Worrell once again, and Mulholland again. Tries to slide in the substitute. Morton up against his opposite, number 14, Luca Navarro, but does well. And here's that Aaron Fleming, got a bit of space to run into on this left-hand side. Across the area, and you've got to say that it was a wasted chance there by Mike Burke, who had a pocket of space in the penalty area and could only fire over. It was one of them. I think the linesman's gone a bit too early with his flag, and Bamber Bridge now find themselves 5-0 down. Just as you put your phone down, Anton. So it's a recurring theme.
I was waiting, I was thinking, in anticipation, I was thinking...
Good ball forward towards Benton, who's full goal. Shoots it in the back of the net. Out of Trafford, who clear on back and reduce the deficit to 1. Gets the substitutes. Tom Benton. And well, there could be life in this game. And you can see Bobby Grant just trying to settle his side. Rick Smith with the ball. He'll probably set that back to Fitzpatrick, who will put distance on the ball now, but instead chops back inside, uses all of his experience just to evade the challenge of the number 14 Morton, and then clears it away. And then Radcliffe pick up the second ball after Trafford got on the end of it momentarily. Luca Navarro infield towards Matty Crothers, will fire it forward towards Jake Thompson, who's surely for a goal here. He's got all the goal to way back. Can he finish straight on the empty card? Jake Thompson at the double, and he grabs goal number 5 in the all competitions this season, and slotted it so calmly past the goalkeeper. And well, Anton, that's surely game over.
Goal for Radcliffe, scored by number 9, Jake Thompson.
It's a great ball from Max Bowen as well. Played it inside the channel, so he made the run, so he stayed on side, and he slid across the keeper into that bottom left-hand corner.
Latter stages of this second half, Worrell across to Matty Morgan, who I've got to say, been impressed with his positional awareness. But you might be caught out here as Gareth Evans picks the ball in. It's a good ball in towards Bobby Grant. Crucial touch by Sloan, but it's still falling through to Matty Crothers, who will look to set it to Jake Thompson. It's going to fall to him anyway. He's set out the keeper, and he's got a hat-trick! Jake Thompson completes the hat-trick. And well, the last time that Radcliffe played Trafford, well, there was a hat-trick in that game as well for Tunde Owolade. And this time it's the story of Jake Thompson grabbing the hat-trick and surely grabbing the plaudits tonight. And he surely has sealed the fate of this one now as we approach the 90th minute. And well, it's been a long time coming, a hat-trick for Radcliffe. Think about last season, there was no hat-tricks. There was no hat-tricks all throughout last season, so that's certainly a pleasant surprise. And well, we'll await to see how long will be added on. And Radcliffe fire themselves into a 5-2 lead here at the Neuven.